two more of these bastards down here. Go back up there. Valkyrie is dying, but she should be okay where she is. She should be able to hit one of you guys to flee. Maybe. There we go. I got at least one of them to flee. Valkyrie is not in a good spot where she is, though. I'm gonna get these guys back. Because they do electricity. I don't need that shit. No. No. I said fucking no. Liza, come with me. Come on. I need to heal her. Valkyrie is slowly walking up to us. Of course it gave me a gold fucking one again. I don't know how that guy just died. Maybe residual burn damage? Bleeding out, maybe? Oh, I must be near enough one at the side there. I don't know if the Liza can handle one on her own. I guess there's no. I don't have more health. So we'll back up. Got these, but this is it. She can't use those. Best I can do is keep them off her. Alright. And there's two more of those Sexton guys down here. Obviously there's a heap of these Sakurites. Mate, stop running off. What the hell was that noise? Oh, it's that. Them teleporting. Mate, I need you to stay still. Yeah, this is hell. I try to title the streams so that you guys know that it's like hell difficulty. But the thing is, hell difficulty has a lot of fire immunes, and I can only use fire attacks, so it's extra difficult. I can only really use like one attack, unless I think that I can withstand a hit up close range. And then I can use my offhand weapon. But I can't take a hit. So I have to be pretty confident that they're not going to kill me while I try to kill them. Description was play on the words.
Hello.
Generally speaking. I made my Diablo videos like a series kind of thing. So you have like all of the normal areas. Like before you get into Nightmare, before you get into Hell. They're all just whatever area I'm in, like Rogue Encampment, Maggot Lair, stuff like that. And then when I got to Nightmare, it was a Nightmare of series or Nightmare to Clear or something like that, whatever the area I was on. And then we're in Hell now, so it's a Helliver or Hell's series. So, yeah. It mostly just says where we are, so that you guys know. I lost a lot more money buying her. So much for getting the gloves anytime soon. Speaking of, not that. Need more arrows. Yeah. But the thing is, it's not just hell difficulty. It's my character being a recreation
Good day.
of my original character. She has a whole heap of limitations and restrictions and crap that a normal character doesn't. For instance, the OCD stats that I had when I was 12, I have to put on my character as well. So, like, the base value is 124 on almost all of them, except for that one at the moment. I will get them evenish when they line up next. I'll see if I can run ad on. There you go. So yeah, putting in the stats and stuff like that makes her a lot weaker than she should be. So yeah, that makes it harder. I can't take a hit. I can't do much damage when I do hit, and I can really only use Immolation Arrow because that's basically what I did. But my skill tree's also fucked too, in that when I was playing Diablo 2 as a 12-year-old, I didn't fully grasp the concept of how this stuff worked. I just treated this like a brand new game like you do back then. So we have the OCD page of everything's gotta be up to the same level before I can put, like, we're going up to 7s at the moment, so everything will go to 7 before I can put some more points into crossbow skills. But then I'll have to put points into all of these before I can start putting more into passive magic, so I'll be lucky if I'm at like an 8 by the time I'm in, like, probably by the time I'm fighting Mephisto, I probably won't be an 8 yet. So yeah, it makes it quite hard. I can't change like normal arrows or anything like that, and like I said, I have an offhand weapon, but that's only if I think I'm not going to die by hitting it, so it makes it very hard. It makes it hard to progress in some areas, but it's basically the exact same thing I had when I made my first character, so it's fun. I know I don't sound super enthusiastic fun at the moment, but I'm exhausted, so I don't have that energy. Also welcome in, Welsh Grandpa. Thank you for the additional ads. I don't always get to fund those, because a lot of the time Twitch just says no. A lot of the time I try to run them. I try to run the ads when somebody like redeems that and it goes no. So, one of the rare times when I could use it. What the hell is my Valkyrie? It's supposed to be up here helping me. So these guys, being fire immunes, like I can do more damage with my offhand weapon. They can kill me in a couple of hits. But like the other thing too is because of the limitations, it also deeply affects my gear. So like I don't have the strongest stuff. A lot of it's like still only just like 100 or so. It's insane. It's still better than when I arrived here though. Or when I arrived at Luke Lane. I don't fully remember which one I arrived at and I got the gear from. I may need a new Valkyrie. Move out of the way of the lightning dude. They're not destroying it. These guys are not ones that can kill my decoys quickly, which is great. These guys in here though, they can. Get out of there. The other thing too is I noticed that some enemies have like a vampiric attack. So when they attack you in hell, they sometimes take health back from hitting you. That makes it pretty hard. Oh, no you don't, mate. Love her. And Eliza and I will try to work on you. The other thing too is I'm also trying to take Eliza through all the way to the end. And I can only give her my hand-me-downs. So she could be better, but she's not. She's got like whatever I've just leveled up from using. So I don't know where this guy went. There you are. Maybe. Can you please come back, mate? See what? Yeah, that should fucking turn you around. I figured as much. Surprising a summon in front of people usually turn them back around. It helps. Alright. I don't know where the guy went down here, but this is like the bottom of the thing. So I could do what I did last time and I could do the full lap around the outside, which I normally do, and then I can zigzag through all the different areas, and then we can go down the sewers if I'm up to it. Or I can try to kind of like go up and back like this through this map. I think might be better because I've had to run through the center a couple of times. And that's drawn them inwards. Oh. What are those? There are a couple of barrels there. I might be able to come back with that. Hello, mate. There's some more tree things coming up too. Set them on fire. Let me put a decoy up the back of it. They'll hold you guys still. There's more trees than I thought. At least these guys are just immune to cold. Makes it a lot easier to kill them. But yeah, basically Valkyrie's the only one in our group that's actually a decent opponent. And even then, she's only at level 7. So she's not even that strong. I think she's level 7. Yeah. She's only just level 7. So, honestly, Valkyrie carries the majority of this so far. I do like my sort of broken character. My sort of fucked up, like mess of a character. She's more interesting and fun to me than making some kind of generic ass decent character. You know? Like, anybody can have a good character, but I don't know where these guys are. No, that's Eliza. Yeah, anybody can have a decent character. Playing through one that's like this makes it pretty fun. Right. Put them there. Not that. That. I don't know if my screen just flickered, or if my house lighting just flickered, or if my eyes just fucking fucked off for a second there. But we have a momentary, like, light and darkness thing happen. Could have been anything, honestly. I've already been up in that. They flickered a bit exactly at the same time. Yeah, well, the lights could have, like, gone bright. My eyes could have fucked off for a second. And the screen could have just, like, I don't know. Just had a bit of dissonance there. I don't want to go down there yet. These guys are going to be around here somewhere. It wouldn't surprise me if something like that happened. I used to get brownouts here all the time. They're like blackouts, except the power doesn't fully go out. So sometimes it's enough to trip electronics and stuff. But, like, you know, like how alarm clocks sometimes, if they lose power, they start flashing and you have to reset them like that. But it's not like fully out. We used to get those a lot. It must be in here. We don't get them as much anymore because we have a grocery store up the road. Although, I guess kind of funny, interesting thing. Don't know how actually interesting it is, but I think we're gonna have a like a drive-through takeaway or something, maybe, at the end of our street soon. It's really fucking weird. How do I get in here? Like, maybe a door here. Yeah, there looks like there's a something getting built. I can't tell if it's like some kind of a... Oh, here we are. I can't tell if it's like a food thing or if it's a fuel thing or what. But it's just really weirdly close. Like most takeaway food here is like 20 minutes drive away. That's why it's like weirdly close. And if it's a drive-through, it's even fucking weirder. So there we go. That is a stash. There must be one of these sexton bastards in the room back here. The other side. Okay, let me at this guy. Liza and I can fight him. He's actually immune to cold. No, you don't, mate. Okay. I don't need to accidentally get one hit there. No. I would much rather the red one. Surprised that there were so many in here, but yeah, let's kind of keep going out on this line. I'll come back in through the houses. You guys just aren't interested in decoys, are you? Fucking how freaky get a cheeks up here. Of course she's no longer a decent colour. I bet she's still gold. Ah. Okay. I don't want you to be gold, love. Try a different colour. There you go. You can live as that for a while. Nope, that was for me. If I die because of you again, Liza, it's because she's stealing my health. Alright. Was that an enemy? Maybe. Yes, I don't need to go into temple. I should have basically run straight down this before. And I've gone up through that big one there. So we'll come back down and through this. There's a few things outside I want to pick up. I can get that log. Alright. I don't want to go up the temple. There shouldn't be anything in the temple, by the way. I need to back up a bit for that. Faithful. If you'd stop running off, I could kill you faster. Let's be just like here. No, he got away. I don't know where Eliza just decided to fuck off to then. I thought she was running after something, but apparently not. Okay, I wasn't actually sure that this was somewhere I could go inside, but...
I can't carry anymore.
How about that? I may have to go back. I might be able to pick up maybe one thing. It's a cornet? Yeah, I could pick up a cornet. Let's go back with that.
Greetings. Good day.
I might need to go get some... I won't need arrows. I may need health. Not that much health. That should be enough to top up almost. No? Was... Okay. That's topped up what we... Hold on a second. Can I use this now? Hold on. I can use my spear. Javelin spear skill. Enhanced damage adds 101 to 187 magic damage. Plus 506 defense. And all resistances plus 34. Okay, I can finally use this. I can finally use my fucking spear. I had a spear on my main character for ages, and the best part about it is if I can get a circlet. Hold on, come back here, love. If I can get a circlet, we end up with the same head spike thing. The only problem is her spike spear thing is going to look nicer. We should stop walking off. But yeah, if I could get a... I don't think it's a circlet. I think it's supposed to be a tiara. I go for the circlets because they look similar. But I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to get a tiara. But yeah, no more partisan. We can finally part with our partisan. Terrible puns intended. This will be not that much longer. It's 233 to 341. Yeah, that'll be much, much stronger. The normal attack speed, that was slow attack speed, so I'll attack faster. That will be even faster, but that's also indestructible. Now I have some space in my inventory. Finally. Which won't last us long, I don't think, because I will have to get... Well... I mean, it's going to help for a bit. I'm tossing up if I want to keep this as a spare weapon for, like, if I get killed and I need to get back to things, because it's way stronger than, like, I can't get rid of my named bows. All the things with my fucking person's name on it, I can't just throw out. But, this, I could hold on to in case I drop stuff, but if I'm no armor or low armor, I'm not going to be able to land an attack, so it won't matter. It's going to give me a fair bit of money too. I didn't realize that I was able to use it already. I must have just leveled up before the end of last week? No, last month when I played this. What month were we in? We're in April. Wait, was that a month ago? Hold on a second. Hang on a second. No, it was last month. It was almost a month to the day. I don't remember what the hell was happening around that time of March. I'm wondering if I was sick that day, or if I just got raided at the end of stream or something, because for me to have not cleared out my inventory, not got my proper gear, and just not been paying attention. Yeah, I don't know. I accidentally almost kicked off my fucking fuzzy sock too, which was unintentional. Which, by the way, you guys got me fuzzy socks for my upcoming birthday. I still haven't put photos in Discord, but I didn't realize that they were anklet socks. But it's okay. It's just they kind of slide off a bit easier because I sit cross-legged. So, I keep accidentally kicking them off. Fuzzy sock hype. Well, they looked kind of pretty. And I was running really low on fuzzy socks. I don't want to run up that. I'll go over a bit more. Coming up to 15 more days. 15 more days. It's like the 25th of April. I will need to remember that. So many people are born in April. Mine's on the 20th. will, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I just kind of, I didn't really know what I wanted to get. And you guys in the Billathon had obviously, like, funded, like, a little bit extra towards, like, a gift and a meal and shit. And that was really nice, but I didn't know what I wanted to get. So I just happened to see these fuzzy socks. And all I was thinking was, I have a severe lack of fuzzy socks. Like, I had some, and I just don't know where the fuck they've gone. Like, I legitimately don't know. Because, like, I only get them out for, like, once a year. And I basically live in them for 6 months of the year. Because I'm cold as fuck for half the year. So yeah, I don't know where all my normal ones are, but I also use them for heat packs as well. I put little hand warmers in the fuzzy socks and roll them over, and I can tuck those into my clothing to keep myself warm. Which, because of my lack of fuzzy socks, is how we got the serious burns on my shoulder at the start of the month. Because I'd normally put them in a fuzzy sock. And I happened to take painkillers and put them in something that wasn't a thick material, so it had more contact to my skin, and I couldn't feel it because painkillers. So that's how we ended up with burns. Which is unfortunate, but whatever, you know. Happy early birthday. Yeah. Well, if you happen to be around about that time, and I happen to remember, because I sometimes do. Sometimes I'm off by a couple of days, but sometimes I remember. How many arrows have I got? And obviously, I'd wish you a happy birthday on your day. I work on the 20th too. We always wish each other happy birthday. So we always take vacation that week. See, I've always worked. I was saying this the other day. I've always worked on my birthday because, like, I've always had, like, friends and family working the same day. So, like, unless I go rock up to work, which I don't have a day job anymore, streaming is my job. But, I love how these 3 rats just standing here. Sorry, I got 2 out of the 3. Unless I rock up to work, my birthday generally doesn't really get celebrated. This year is one of the first years where I'll get to do something because you guys helped fund in the Billathon, so that I actually have some money put aside for it. Because usually what happens is between February to April, we just have like a shit ton of bills, and I usually can't, like, we usually can't afford like basic groceries, food, stuff like that on top of the bills. So when my birthday rolls around at the very last like week of the bills, and one of the bills is due the day before my birthday, and it's like 900 plus bucks every year. So like I just don't have spare money, so we just don't do anything. And I would like to celebrate it, just usually can't. You guys kind of like, you know, obviously went a bit extra with the Billathon and made it that we've only struggled a little bit this time, which is nice. We're only sort of struggling a little bit now, but I still have a little bit put towards my birthday, and I got socks. So yeah, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. Probably just get like Subway or some shit on my birthday. I haven't had that for a while. I had a dream that I had a full fucking sub the other day, and I'm like, I don't think I can eat that much. But yeah, we'll see. They'll also require me to go outside of the house, probably in the daytime, be awake during the day.